Today I will be showing you how to clean a computer setup. So for this how-to, you only be needing a couple of things. You'll need a microfiber, which will be for the monitor and for some of the dusting. You will need some sort of disinfectant or cleaner. In this case, this one is technology safe, so preferably one that's technology safe. And then you will also need Dawn dish soap. You'll need a towel for drying, and then you'll need a container, and this will all be for the keyboard. So the first thing that I like to do every time I do this is I like to start with the keyboard. As you can see, it is quite dirty along here, and these keycaps have not been off in quite a while. So first, we will take our bowl here, and we will start taking and removing the keys one by one. Okay, so now that the keycaps are off, they're all in here. You can't really quite see, but they are pretty dirty, so we will be cleaning these. Here's what the keyboard looks like. You can see under the keycaps there's a lot of dust and particles of whatever has accumulated on this keyboard. So what we'll be doing is we'll be starting with the keycaps. So we will first fill this with water, and then we will fill this with dish soap, and we will let them sit. Warm water, and we will let these fill up until they are about submerged, so that should be about good. Now we will take these keycaps and we'll use Dawn dish soap. This is to get all the oil and the grime off of whatever has been sitting on these. So I like to be generous with this step. Doesn't take a whole lot, but I mean, definitely enough to soak it. And once it's in like that, just make sure to give it a good swirl around. You want to start seeing the bubbles. And again, this is warm water, so for 15 to 20 minutes, and then we will come back and they should be ready to scrub and clean. So now, while the keycaps are sitting, we will move on to the monitor while they're soaking. So what we'll do is we'll take the disinfectant cleaner here, and we will take a microfiber. Has to be a microfiber for the monitor, otherwise it will scratch. So what I like to do is I like to spray it on the microfiber first instead of the monitor, because you don't want to soak the technology. So I like to spray. Just a couple good sprays on here will do. And then you will take your damp microfiber and you will start to wipe the monitor. And oftentimes these monitors will have a lot of dust on them, so that's what this is good for. So you will wipe the front, and you want to make sure to wipe the top. And oftentimes the back here will get pretty dusty, so you want to wipe all of the monitor to make sure all the dust is clear. And then even at the base here, you can see right here, there's some dust, so we will wipe and clean this off. And so we will wipe the front, the top, the side here, and then also the back. This is where the most dust will collect. Also on the back side here. So we will just use a microfiber, and we will start with the front. Make sure to get this fan here, get all the dust out of the filter. The front, give it a good wipe. And also the back, some dust will accumulate here. So we'll just go all across the back side. Is you can get yourself a little brush. In this case, I just have this little brush laying around, but this is really good for getting where your finger can't. So you can see even after that first one, it was pretty easy to get my finger along this area right here. Still a little bit there, but you can see that some of these other areas, like right here, my finger can't really fit between. So something like this is really good. So what we'll do is we will just brush in between all of these. Now that our keycaps have been sitting in the Dawn dish soap water for quite a while now, we will take them back to the sink. So now, first before they dry, I like to get the Dawn dish soap off of these keys. Make sure they get all the soap peeling off of them, because if you put them back on the keyboard that way, they will feel kind of slimy. Now they are ready to dry off, so we will take these, grab it all together, and you can kind of scrunch them together like this. This will rub the plastic together and kind of rub some of that residue into the towel. Keycaps are nice and shiny as if they were new, so I will now put them on. As you can see, it is a nice, clean, no residue, no grime, no nothing in the keyboard. The monitor has nothing on it either, not dusty. Now we can go ahead and plug this back in, and the whole setup will be finished.